Hello all, good afternoon. I do hope you are all fine, and I do hope this corona will end soon. Okay, so for today's topic, this is World War II and beyond. Please open page number 64. So let's get started, shall we? Okay, all. This is background. Background. Why World War II happened? First, because many countries failed of protecting peace, and the second is many countries wanted to take revenge cause of the defeat in World War One. And the third reason is Germany invaded Poland on September 1st, 1939. So this is the main reason why World War II happened. One more reason that is political alliance. Political alliance means like political friend finding. For example, such as like Germany, Italy, Japan, they were an alliance, right? So like this, like political friend finding. This is also the one of the reason. As you can see here Germany invaded. Germany invaded Poland in 1939. This is the main reason why World War II happened.
Ich habe nun über 6 Jahre am Aufbau der deutschen Wehrmacht gearbeitet. Es sind in dieser Zeit über 90 Milliarden für den Aufbau.
Okay, these are the superpower groups, Allies and Axis. Okay, and then the parties involved. This one for Allies. There is Winston Churchill. This is his British, and then Charles de Gaulle from French, and then Roosevelt from US, and then J. Stalin from Soviet Union, from Axis Adolf Hitler, Germany, and then from Italy Benito Mussolini, and then Hideki Tojo from Japan. For the battlefield, this is the place where it took place. First, Europe. There are two parts, western part and eastern part. Western part, you can see here, Germany versus the Allies, and from eastern part, you can see there, Germany versus Soviet Union. And then in Africa, Germany versus Italy and the Allies. And for the fourth, that is Japan versus America in Asia Pacific. Now we are going to talk about period in World War II. So there are three phases. Three phases. The first phase, the first period, they call Axis victory. So the Axis, you know right, the Axis, Germany, Italy, Japan. These Axis people, they won the war. So Axis victory. For example, like Germany invaded French. So in this period, these people, this group, they often won the war. Okay, and then for the second period, turning point here means actually this group, Axis group started of losing the war. Okay, so Germany and then Italy and Japan, they started of losing the war. Okay, this is they call like turning point period. Turning point period, it took place in 1942. And the third period is the end of the war. Axis was completely defeated by the Allies in 1945. Such as like Japan. Japan was bombed by US in Nagasaki, Hiroshima, and as well Germany was bombed by US as well in Dresden city, right? Japan in Nagasaki, Hiroshima, and Germany in Dresden city. Okay, so Germany control was controlled by Allies. Okay, this is the three period. First, Axis group. They are Germany, Italy, Japan. First of all, Axis factory. That is their era or their period. They often won the war. And then the second era, they started like lose the war. So Axis started off losing the war, and then the third era, like uh, Axis was completely defeated by the Allies. This is in 1945. How by throwing the bomb. Okay. Mm. And these are the effect of World War II on political side. The appearance of the superpower countries such as US and Soviet Union. And then Germany was divided to two parts, western part and eastern part. Okay, this is also because of World War II. And many countries set themselves freedom, so this is the good thing. For example, like Indonesia, we set ourselves freedom after US bombed Nagasaki, Hiroshima in Japan. Okay, so many countries, not only in Asia, in Africa as well. In some countries in Asia and some country in Africa, they set themselves freedom. And on social side, many people died. Oh gosh, many people died, like a lot. Yeah, many people died. And the second uh, effect from social side was United Nation. So United Nation forward to protect or to maintain peace and security all around the world. So United Nation formed after World War II. Okay, so this is the result of World War II. There are some good effect and there are some bad effect. The good effect, such as like many countries set freedom for themselves, and as well United Nations formed to maintain peace and security. The World War II was a global war. Uh, it, it was from 1939 to 1945. This is actually the highest death rate in human history. Many people died here. This is the biggest war. Bear in mind, this war between the Allies and the Axis. The Allies, who are they? The Allies means United Kingdom, USA or America, French, and Soviet Union. These four groups: UK, USA, French, Soviet. They are the Allies, and the Axis, they are Germany, Italy, Japan. This is the Axis group. Okay. So after the World War II ended, American industry enjoyed monopoly profit. So they produce like all Axis power, and they produce 50 of the world industry goods and all around the world. USA was clearly the world's greatest economic power after the World War II. Okay, this is also a result of World War II. Actually, this is because of it led to Cold War. Cold War because of US was clearly the world's greatest economic power. It led to Cold War. Cold War means they had no military conflict. There was no military conflict directly. Actually, both of them, America and Soviet Union. So the Cold War, this is the war between America and Soviet Union. They had different point of view, communist and democracy. America supported democracy, and United Union wanted a communist. Okay, so they had different point of view. They had different idea. So actually, there was no direct fight only. They were at the time they were showing off their power only. So they were showing off their power through military arms, through education, through weapon, yeah, or military arms, and then through economy as well. For example, like they supported some countries, they supported some war, they helped some war. Actually, they wanted to show their power. For example, like uh, the war in Vietnam. Yeah, the war in Vietnam. Actually, there were two part there in Vietnam. So South Vietnam wanted democracy and North Vietnam wanted communists. So America came to support South Vietnam and Soviet Union supported North Vietnam at that time. Mm. Actually here, many American soldiers and villagers died during that time. As I told you, actually there was no military fight between America toward Soviet Union. They were showing off. They were showing off their power by helping other countries or by showing their military arms. It took like 19 years and 5 months, and finally North Vietnam won the war. And in 1973, American withdrew from Vietnam. Just bear in mind, this is only a political war. A political war because both of them they had different idea. Like USA supported democracy, Soviet supported communists. In Cold War, American supported Israel, and Soviet Union supported Egypt, Syria, and Iraq. So because of US intervention, many people in Middle East they got angry. Yeah, including like terrorist Al Qaeda. So Osama bin Laden, he was a leader. He was responsible for the Twin Tower attack. The Twin Tower attack, they call 9/11. Okay, and also this conflict led to many horrible events, such as like the war in Afghanistan, because at that time Osama bin Laden he was hiding in Afghanistan, so US invaded Afghanistan, and as well the Iraq war. So Iraq at that time they made a weapon. They made tower attack. They call 9/11 war, the war on terror. Okay, so this is the effect of Cold War. Because of this, U.S. intervention in the Middle East, such as U.S. supported Israel, meanwhile Soviet supported Egypt, Iraq, and Iraq. Many people in Middle East they got angry because of U.S. interfered a lot. Okay, so it led to 9/11 terror, right? Like 9/11. 9/11 means that tower. Al Qaeda attacked intentionally the Twin Tower as suicide attack. Okay, and Iraq as well because Iraq they made a weapon for this terror. So US invaded Iraq and US invaded Afghanistan as well because Osama bin Laden he was responsible and he was hiding in Afghanistan. So US invaded Afghanistan as well. And the second effect is the nuclear arms. So nowadays we are not really worried anymore. So the nuclear arms come to an end. So at least nowadays safer place than before. And the third effect of the Cold War, actually US become the most powerful country in the world. Actually, this is not only because of the Cold War, because of the World War II as well. So because of World War II and because of the Cold War, so US became the most powerful country in the world nowadays.